Again, my name is Scott. This is Pensy Plains. I'm based here a few miles northwest of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Sorry I had a little issue with my microphone. Hopefully you were still able to hear me. But I don't know what's that. I'm not sure what that is. I see some contrails. Take a look after it passes and see what that is. Hopefully you can see it. I'm zoomed in as far as I can go. Oh, there it is. We're also under the flight path for departures from the New York airports, JFK, LaGuardia, Newark, and we're close to the departure path from Philadelphia going west. So anything from New York headed to the southwest flies over here, but they're pretty high. I'm guessing that plane is probably up around 30,000 feet, whatever it is, which we'll find out in a minute. And I apologize for the audio. If you didn't hear it before, we saw a United 767 coming in from Venice, and then a Lufthansa A340 coming from Frankfurt just a few minutes ago. And we're waiting on another United 767 in a few minutes. It's a pretty good contrail. We also might see some local traffic here headed to Lancaster Airport, which is only a couple miles away. So again, my name is Scott. This is Pensy Plains. I'm gonna post this as a premiere video probably tomorrow afternoon around 1 o'clock. And I'll be able to watch it with you, and we'll have a live chat, and you can give me your comments or questions, and I'll answer them as best I can. I still see it over there. I have to find out what that is. It's probably from New York, if I had to guess. Or it could be, we also get planes flying over headed other areas to the southwest, like Dallas, Houston, Memphis, but they're higher up, harder to see. I hear another one coming. It's probably headed to Lancaster or something, or just flying over. Sounds like a small plane. Let me know if you see where it is. And this one's going to disappear about now. That's over there. I don't know if we're going to see that one. So the one we just saw fly over with the contrails is, that looks like Delta 271 that was headed from Barcelona to Atlanta. It's up around 38,000 feet. We got this United 767. We've also got a CRJ that just took off from Allentown that might be flying over here around 16,000 feet right now, headed to Atlanta. Maybe we'll catch that one. Otherwise, we're waiting for a United 767. En route from Amsterdam to Dulles. Should be a few minutes out. Again, thanks for watching. I know we're a fairly new channel, and I'm getting to just getting the hang of this streaming thing. I hope to be able to do a live stream in the future. I tried one last week, if you saw that, at San Luis State Park, and the air traffic didn't work out, and I had some Zoom issues with my cell phone and the YouTube app. So I'm working through those. We're watching for this United 767. Put it on me again, because I don't think that part got on audio. So my assistant here is going to operate the camera here for a minute so I can introduce myself again, since I don't think I had any audio before. So my name is Scott. The channel is Pensy Plains. We're here in my backyard near Lancaster, Pennsylvania, watching the air traffic that's flying over en route to Dulles in Virginia. Again, I got this shirt that you see on from my friend Pip's Planespotting Live. Pip's been a big help to me learning my way around here with the new channel, and I bought this shirt on his in his merch store. So if you get a chance, check that out. I'll put a link to his channel in my comments when I post this video tomorrow. He's setting out on a US tour to Portland, Salt Lake City, Denver, Minneapolis, and Anchorage. He starts in Portland on Monday with a live stream. I didn't have that mic turned on at the beginning. And you probably can't hear because this is plugged in. Well, normally without that, they would be able to hear me just on the mic on the phone. So hopefully have all our audio issues worked out here. Again, when you're watching, you can let me know. Alright, we've got should have a CRJ flying over. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. It's probably pretty high by now. But, alright, we got something north of us. This might be, I think it was an A330. Let's see on here. Oh, there it is. Alright, got one flying over here from the north, which I saw on flight radar. I think it was an A330 coming from somewhere in Europe. I don't remember offhand. Heading to, might have been Atlanta or Orlando. I think it's heading to Orlando. Oh, some nice contrails on that one. And we're watching for this United 767. There it is. Watch over that way. Definitely the right call putting this up high. And it's flying into the sun here, so you're not going to be able to see it much longer. Should see that 767 here any minute. So that one we were just watching is that's an Aer Lingus flight, 9:35, coming from Manchester, England to Orlando. That's an A330. And the United 947 from Amsterdam, the 767 should be coming into view here momentarily. See it? I hear it. Okay. That's the United flight from Amsterdam, headed to Dulles. Hopefully you can see it. We're gonna lose it. Let's see what else we have coming there. All right. I don't see anything close. A Civil Air Patrol plane that just took off from Lancaster Airport. I don't know if that's coming over this way. We got a Spirit flight headed to Dallas that'll probably be flying over, but I don't know if it'll be too high. So we're just waiting for the next one. And I'm not sure what that's going to be. All right, there we got a United 777. That's probably close to 30 minutes out. And we got a United 757 in front of that. So that looks like the next one on the path to Dulles. He's pretty far away right now. A British Airways flight from London to Orlando, kind of flying in this direction. I don't know if we'll see that one or not. In the meantime, we can watch for the Spirit headed to Dallas from New York. He's up around 30,000 feet, but then we got that Civil Air Patrol plane. It's up north of us. Maybe we'll be able to see that. Should be a small plane over that way. Got a little break here, then there's going to be a bunch in a row. Unless something else flies over high that we can see. Again, my name is Scott. This is Pensy Plains. I'm in my backyard near Lancaster, Pennsylvania, watching for air traffic. We are underneath the flight path for arrivals to Dulles International Airport in Virginia. They're about 15 to 16 minutes out from Dulles when they fly over here, normally in 15 to 16,000 feet. They're coming from mostly Europe, the Middle East, and the Northeast, like Boston, New York, that area. But we have a bunch of heavies coming in from Europe that'll be flying over soon. And we'll just look around and see what else we see, which is nothing right now. Behind us. I have a feeling it's going from right to left. If it's the plane, I think it is. Spirit should be flying over here shortly if it's low enough that we can see it. And there's another United 737 behind it, but they're going to be pretty high. Also have an Alaska airline flight coming out of New York that they fly over us. There might be one really high coming over here soon. Searching the skies. Looks like our neighbor left. I always hear stuff flying around here. I'm watching for that Spirit flight. I haven't seen it yet, but that's going to be up around, what, over 35,000 feet. It actually already passed over us, so we're not going to see that one. Got a United 737 coming from the northeast headed to Dallas, and an Alaska 737 coming from the east headed to San Francisco from JFK. We got a small plane flying around here too, but I haven't seen it yet. We should be able to see some of these. It's going to be really high as a leaf. And in another 5-10 minutes here, we should have a line of heavies coming in from Europe. I hear something. All right, we got a small plane flying over here. I believe it just took off from Lancaster Airport. And I don't know if we saw that or not. It's behind the tree now. I hear something. Sounds like it's behind us. I don't know if I'll see any of these planes. The sun's really bright too. It makes it hard to see over in that direction. I hear a small plane behind us. Hope you're enjoying the view of our trees. while we wait for the next United flight. Or, yeah, the United 757 should be next for Dulles. And thanks to those of you who are watching. We'll be posting this probably tomorrow afternoon around 1 o'clock, and I'll be watching it live with you, almost live. And we'll have a live chat that you can comment or ask questions. Okay, there's one. What is that? Probably on its way to Philly. Just caught a glimpse of it there. So that's an American 1451 and A321 headed from LAX to Philly. And we're watching, we got an American 737 that's going to be flying over to Dallas. Hopefully it's not too high. So the approach path to Philly from the northwest is just a little north of us. We can see them sometimes. This British Airways 777 may be flying over us, although it's up at 34,000 feet from London to Orlando. There's also a American Eagle CRJ coming from the north. He's only at 22,000 feet. Took off from Scranton Wilkes-Barre International Airport in Pennsylvania and headed to Charlotte. So maybe we'll catch a glimpse of one of them. The 777 should be pretty easy to see, I would think. That'll be over us in a minute or two. See another plane about to take off from Lancaster Airport. That 777 looks like it's going to fly right over us. We'll see if we can catch that one. I'm going to move over again. I moved again. My wife's out here watching with me. And operating the camera when I need her to. So we're watching for our British Airways 777. It's coming in from England, headed to, was it Dallas? Orlando. It's headed to Orlando. It's going to be up around 35,000 feet, but hopefully we'll be able to see it. If we're going to see it, we should see it now. No. Oh, there it is. It's really high. There it is. We got it. There's the British Airways 777 from, I think it was Manchester I forgot, somewhere in England, headed to Orlando. And we have an American 1263 from LaGuardia to Dallas. Should be flying over right now. I don't know if that'll be too high. I think I hear it. At least the sun's moving further back that way. And I'll see. Let's see how far the 757 now is. I think I just took off from Lancaster. All right. Huh? Well, I'm not going to put it on the trailer, but didn't really want to be out front. All right, let's see where the 757 is. We got a one that just flew over. It was a BRM Aero Bristol. Took off from Lancaster Airport. All right, so United 711. That's 757 coming in from Dublin. Should be a few minutes out. And right after that, there's a United 777 flying in from Rome. Another United 777 flying in from Brussels. So we should have 3 in a row. Again, this next one should be United 711, a Boeing 757-200 from Dublin. Should be one shortly. We should have 3 in a row here coming up. There's a lanternfly. When I did my live stream at the park last week, I was being bombarded by lanternflies. I'm watching for a United 757 from Dublin. Should be over us any second. You see anything? Again, I'm recording with a cell phone, which does a pretty good job, but I can only zoom in so far. Okay, there's 757, I assume. Hopefully you can see it. I can't see it in the camera.
Over here now.
Yeah, I can't see it in the camera.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Like clouds.
Yeah.
In the clouds.
There should be a 777 right behind it. And then another 777.
Here it comes.
Where? I don't see it. I don't see it on the camera. Might just be because of the sun. Should be right around there though. Should be another one and right after that one. There should be another United 777 right behind that one we just saw. Hopefully you saw it. I saw it with my eyes, but I didn't see it in the camera. Hopefully you guys saw it. Where? Oh, I got it. All right. Oh, and we got some contrails over there. Not sure what that is. I'll have to look it up. If they all had those bright contrails, it'd be a lot easier to find them on the camera. See if we see it come out from behind the tree again. I see where it is. Got something behind us too. Oh, there we go. It's probably headed to Philly. I actually did a flight history one day back in November, and there were, I think, 264 planes that flew over my house that day in 24 hours. So that flight we just saw was UPS 5933. I'm sorry, that's not it. UPS 5933 from Ontario to Philadelphia. There was another flight behind it, American. So that was a 767. There's an American A321 behind it, also headed to Philadelphia. Should be another one behind that one. Won't be as big though. We got vultures. See if I can find the vulture. It's far away now. Where's that American flight? We have a break in the action for Dulles. There should be a bunch coming in here around 2:15 or 2:30. It is now 1:57 p.m. Eastern. And it should be above us now. Or north of us now. That American flight to Philly, there it is. That's an American Airlines. I think it was an A321. Descending for arrival at Philadelphia International Airport in a few minutes. Probably like 20 minutes from now. Earthquake. Just kidding. I kicked my tripod. We got a E-175 coming over from JFK. I don't know if I'll see that one. What's next from Dulles? For Dulles. I don't see anything for a while, but there should be a bunch soon. CRJ is going to be south of us, so we're not going to see that. I don't see anything else around us right now. So we're waiting for the parade of heavies that should be starting around 2:15 or so. All right, so we have a United 777. It's probably still 25 minutes out from Paris. And behind that is a United Dreamliner from München or Munich. We're going to have a little bit of a lull here. So again, my name is Scott. This is Pensy Planes. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please hit that like button and subscribe. And if you click that notification bell at the top, then you'll be notified of any videos I have coming out in the future. And I have a bunch of plans. I'm also hoping to upgrade my equipment in the near future. But in the meantime, thanks for joining us. I'll be posting this video probably tomorrow afternoon and watching it with you. And we'll have a live chat so you can chat with me or whoever else is in there. And if you have any questions, I can try to answer them. Again, we're in my backyard, a couple miles northwest of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, under the flight path for the heavies from Europe and the Middle East into Dulles, which are generally around 15 to 16,000 feet here and about 15 minutes out from landing. And here's something behind us. Oh, that's a car. And again, we're also close to both the departure path to our south from Philadelphia going west and the arrival path a little to the north into Philadelphia. And the departure path from the New York airport's headed to the southwest. But those planes are higher and harder to see. The United is probably 20 minutes out or so. There are a bunch of small planes flying around here. Should be one to our southeast here we might be able to see. But we don't see it yet. My assistant just stepped out to get me a drink while we're waiting. You can see the vacant director's chair next to our house. And all the trees behind us, so I can't see anything to the west. So we're just looking northeast. And a little bit to the north, a little bit to the east. Thank you. What's the temperature now? It's a really nice day here. As you can see, it's almost perfectly clear and 81 degrees here in central Pennsylvania. We're probably about 5 miles southwest of Lancaster Airport and 25 miles or so southeast of Harrisburg International Airport. We're not on the flight path for Harrisburg, but we do see planes landing and or taking off from Lancaster pretty regularly. I don't know which way they're going. There's an American 737 from Boston to Dallas that will be flying over us, but it'll be higher than the other ones. Also, we have a CRJ from LaGuardia to Memphis. There's a United 914. It's probably 15 minutes out. 777 headed for Dulles. Followed by where is it now? Okay, ITA Airways A330 from Rome. And I don't know if there will be much. Okay, there's a United 777 from Frankfurt. And a United 767 from Zurich. A United 777 from London. A United Dreamliner from Athens. So these should all be in the next half hour or so. Etihad Dreamliner from Abu Dhabi. And a United 767 from Geneva. And a British Airways 777 from London. So the action should be picking up here shortly. Got this British, that's not here. Should have an American 737 from Boston to Dallas flying over us. I don't know if we'll be able to see it. It's pretty high. But we'll watch for it. If it has some nice contrails, we'll be able to spot it. I hear something small flying around. We should have a parade of heavies here starting in the next 10 to 15 minutes. My goal was to at least catch ITA, the one from Rome, before we wrap it up. It'll be near the end of the parade. There were a couple close behind it too, though. Seems like most of these flights are early today. Again, my name is Scott. This is Penske Planes. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll be posting this as a premiere Sunday afternoon. Right now it's Saturday at 2:09 p.m. Eastern Time or 6:09 p.m. UTC, depending on where you're watching from. Again, thanks again for watching. If you can, hit that like button and the subscribe button. I have plans for more videos in the future, hopefully bigger and better and different places. I don't think we're going to see that one. We have a CRJ from LaGuardia to Memphis that'll be flying over us, but it may be too high also. So the next one for Dulles is United 914 from Paris, scheduled to land at Dulles in 24 minutes, so we should be seeing it in about 10. That's a Boeing 777. And then there should be a bunch behind that one. We have something flying to the north of us. Not sure what that is. Just went behind that cloud. Let's look and see what that was. It's probably headed to Philly. I don't see it yet. I haven't seen it come out from behind the cloud yet. But it might be too far away now. So we're watching for United 914 from Paris. Boeing 777. The one that just flew by us? Okay, that was an E-145 from Cincinnati on its way to Philadelphia. And we also have a CRJ almost over us going from New York to Memphis. See if it's too high. I think we'd be able to see it, even if it's not close enough to get on video. I think I hear it. Hear something. I don't think that's a plane. So CRJ has already passed us. It was Probably too high to see. And that United 777 is now over Reading, Pennsylvania. So it should be here in a few minutes. There's also an E-145 north of us heading to Philly. See anything up that way? There it is. I lost it. United should be here soon. I think this is the same flight. I posted a short of a couple weeks ago flying over the house. United 914 from Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. Just a few minutes out, we should be able to see that one. And then right behind that is United 109 from Munich, a Boeing 787 Dreamliner. And then a few minutes and there are a bunch more. Alright, we should be seeing one over here. Should be two in a row up over this way. Watching for a United 777. Should see it any second. And there's a Dreamliner right behind it. See anything? Alright, we're watching for United 914, a Boeing 777 coming in from Paris on its way to Dulles, which should be over us any time now. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you were able to see it. We can see it with our eyes. There should be another one coming right behind it though. We're watching for the Dreamliner. Watching for United 109 from Munich, Boeing 787-8. There's also an E-145 behind that, headed for Dulles. And then ITA A330 from Rome. Should be seeing the Dreamliner momentarily. There it is. Hope you can see it. I'm having a hard time with the sun. Should be in that direction. Hopefully you're able to see that. And it's going into the sun. Also should have an E-145 coming up. United also headed to Dulles. That one might be harder to see. Maybe if we're lucky it'll be lower. That one's a few minutes out yet. And then we have Utah behind that. So again, thanks for watching. This is Scott from Pensy Planes. Plane spotting from my backyard near Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And the next one we may be able to see is a E-145 coming in. I forget where it came from, but it's headed to Dulles. We're under the flight path for arrivals to Dulles. This one is a little smaller, it might be harder to see, but we'll see what we can do. And then there are a few more heavies behind that before we wrap it up. I think my assistant might be asleep over here, I'm not sure. E-145 is coming in from Manchester, New Hampshire. Right now it's at 18,000 feet. And it's be over us in a minute or two. United Express headed for Dulles, like the rest of them. And then we'll be watching for ITA, the A330 from Rome. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll see what else is coming up. Probably have at least one more later this week. Plus I was at BWI the other day and I've been posting a bunch of shorts from there. That didn't work out exactly as planned because they did a runway change right when we got there. Excuse me. And it rained part of the time I was there, so the shorts are all I have, but I have a lot of them. I posted one earlier today. Hopefully we'll see this E-145. I really do need to get a real camera with a zoom lens, and this would be a lot more exciting. Watching for the E-145 from Manchester, New Hampshire. I think I hear it. Must have been too high, I didn't see that one. So we got ITA A330. We'll be here in a few minutes. I think we might wrap it up after this one. We're gonna watch for ITA and we'll call it a day after that. Those other ones are pretty far out yet. One more.
The heart-shaped cloud.
Should be here in a few minutes. Heart-shaped cloud. Oh, that one. I'm told we have a heart-shaped cloud over here. Looks like it's dissipating a little bit. Another cloud over there. All right, we're watching for Ida, and that's going to be our last plane for today. Watching for the ITA A330 from Rome. Should be a red any second. And that'll be it for the day. Oh, there it is. So hard to see in the camera. Hope you guys can see it. I'm having a hard time. Should be right around there. And it's going to be off into the sun. So that's going to be it for today. Hopefully we got to see some of them. It's really hard with the sun and the camera here. They're pretty high up. So again, my name is Scott. This is Fancy Planes. Thanks for watching. Give a like and a subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll be posting this video tomorrow to watch with you. We'll have a live chat and hopefully have some fun chatting, and I'll answer any questions that you have if I can. So thanks again for watching, and take care.